Welcome back, fellow map wizards. Thank you for joining me for another enlightening episode of Map Around and Find Out. Today we'll be exploring my top 10 ArcGIS Pro tips. Based on my extensive experience training and mentoring GIS professionals and subject matter experts over the past decade, I've carefully selected these tips to help you get the most out of ArcGIS Pro. These tips consistently elicit the reaction, "I didn't know you could do that." So without further ado, I present to you the top 10 list of ArcGIS Pro's unknown and underused workflow efficiencies. Starting off strong at number 10, we have favorites. Favorites have been available since ArcGIS Pro version 2.0, yet they are often underutilized. I personally find favorites to be an invaluable time saver, particularly in an enterprise environment. Just as you can bookmark websites in an internet browser, you can favorite items in ArcGIS Pro. This feature allows you to easily access these items across any Pro project you are working on, significantly enhancing your workflow efficiency. Let's take a look. Favorites allow you to add items that you access regularly on your projects to a favorite tab. That way, you can access them easily without having to search constantly for where they're at. You can either add an item this way, or you can click on your project, right-click on whatever you want to add, and add to favorites. There's also the option to add to new projects. This will add this as a default to every new project you start. At number 9, we have the drag and drop, copy and paste layers and maps functionality. Introduced in version 3.0, this feature is another significant time saver. If you have a layer in a map that you want and need in another, you can simply drag it, hover over the tab, and drop it on the map you want. This functionality not only works within your current project, but also allows for seamless transfer between multiple Pro projects. Let's take a look. Here I have a second Pro project. I'm going to click on the layer, drag it over to my other map, and drop it. And there it adds. And not only can you add layers, you can also transfer maps. Simply right-click and copy, or click and drag. Coming in at number 8 is import Symbology. Many users spend valuable time recreating complex symbology to align with other layers or adhere to company standards. Import Symbology can save you this time by allowing you to apply the symbology from an existing layer to your own. Let's take a look. Here we have the layer power lines that we used earlier. I'm going to drag it onto this map. I want to change the symbology of these power lines here. So I want to open the symbology pane. Click up here on the right, import Symbology. I'm going to grab this layer here that we just added, add that as my symbology layer, and click Run. This matches the symbology to the one that we added. At number 7, we have Import Webmap and Update Webmap. For those utilizing ArcGIS Online or Enterprise, this feature is indispensable if you are not already taking advantage of it. The workflows for both Enterprise and ArcGIS Online are typically consistent. We publish feature services as feature layers, which are then incorporated into web maps and subsequently used in various applications like Web App Builder, Experience Builder, dashboards, field maps, and others. ArcGIS Pro is another powerful application in this ecosystem, capable of reading and editing web maps seamlessly. Let's take a look. Let's say we published this map earlier. Well, we can add that map to our Pro project. Simply go to Insert, Import Map, go down to the map that you created, and it'll open up directly in ArcGIS Pro. All the layers will be there, all the features will be there. We can edit the data, which will update the web map and the underlying layers. If we update the symbology or pop-ups, they won't change to the web map until we click on Share and Save Web Map. So let's do that real quick. I'm going to update these electric power lines the same way we did the update symbology. Here, open up a panel similar to when you published the web map, but this time you'll be updating it. So we'll just hit save. This process can save you valuable time from trying to edit a web map online or through your enterprise setup. Sometimes editing and changing a web map can be much easier by doing it within Pro. At number 6, we highlight the batch geoprocessing tools. Over the years, I've seen many users unnecessarily spend time running the same tool repeatedly on multiple layers. Instead, you can leverage batch geoprocessing to execute these tasks simultaneously, significantly improving your efficiency and productivity. Let's dive in. Let's say we need to declip all these layers that we have in our new web map to a particular state. First, let's select the state. Let's go to our geoprocessing tools. Now, if we right-click on just about any geoprocessing tool, you'll see this option for batch. So we'll click on here in a bit. Next. So now we're just going to click on the first one, hold Shift, click on the last one, and we're just going to drag and drop them here. Features, we're going to use the state layer. And just like that, all the layers have been clipped with one run of the tool. At number 5, we have Update Data Sources. This relatively new feature can save considerable time, particularly for non-enterprise setups. Non-enterprise environments often rely on using and sharing geodatabases. When these geodatabases are updated, changed, or moved, this tool allows you to quickly reconnect, ensuring a seamless transition and minimizing downtime. Let's take a look. By clicking in the legend, right-clicking, Update Data Sources, we can see it pulls up our maps and has all the different layers that we're connected to. I can simply click on the folder, go to my database where I just saved the clipped layers, and then simply click Apply. Now when I go back to my map, I just have the layers that were clipped. At number 4, we feature Model Builder. Although Model Builder has been available since 2015, many users do not fully utilize its powerful capabilities. Model Builder serves as a gateway to automation, allowing you to streamline and automate workflows without the need for coding. These models can be saved as geoprocessing tools, used in tasks, or even exported to Python for further development. Let's open up a model. So here we have a blank model. We can take that batch clip and just drag it and drop it on the model. Now when we open it, we can simply click the layers just like we did before. We're going to use the states as the clip feature again. And here we need to build a little variable. So we're going to click OK. As you can see, I've added a variable for GDB as well as state. And now we can validate. So what I'm going to do is select the state. So Idaho. And we'll run it. And the tool runs. And let's take a look here. Catalog, let's refresh. And there's our Idaho layers. Number 3 on the list is templates. Templates are an efficiency must. No need to recreate the wheel each time you start a new Pro project. Create a template so all your common database connections, folders, toolboxes, and other essentials are automatically available by default for each new project. To save a template, simply set up your Pro project how you would like it. Go to Share, click on Project Template, save it to whatever you would like. You can also save it to an online account or an enterprise account. This can make it available for other team members. Once it's finished, It'll be available for any new Pro project by simply opening up your Pro, start with another template, and click OK. As you can see, it creates a brand new project with the maps that I had, as well as the tools that I had, including my state clipper. And number 2, we have the Geoprocessing join. You might be wondering what makes running a join noteworthy, as most of you have probably done this countless times without much thought. However, in ArcGIS Pro, there's a significant distinction when joining feature classes from a single geodatabase versus joining from separate geodatabases. Incorrectly performing a join early in the workflow can lead to substantial issues and project failures. Therefore, understanding and correctly implementing geoprocessing joins is crucial for maintaining the integrity and success of your workflows. When joining a table to a feature class in the same geodatabase, it'll create a many-to-one join. In ArcGIS Pro 3.0, they've added this join operation option, where you can see we can join one to first or one to many. If I leave this blank, it'll automatically join one to many. I can see here, I have 96 records that's not in the same geodatabase. You'll see that I don't have the option for the many. If I leave that as default and click OK, you'll see my join only joined 16 records. So it took the first record and then didn't join any of the others. And coming in at number 1 is copy features when you can't export. Have you ever needed features from a feature service only to find the export option unavailable? This tip provides a valuable workaround. However, it's important to use this functionality with care and consideration for data integrity and permissions. Here we have a feature service for Idaho landslide inventory. But when I right-click on it and I try to export, I can't export the features. The workaround for this is to come to our database, create a new feature class, right-click on our new feature class, data design, and open up the fields panel. And do the same for the landslide feature service. And we're going to copy the fields. Hit Control-C. Go back to my new feature class. I'm going to right-click here, paste, and I'm going to save. And now that our fields match, I can go back to our map. I'm going to select them all. I'm going to hit copy. And then I'm going to hit this little drop down here under paste and paste special. And then I'm going to click on layer, make sure I have the right one, landslides. And I want to keep source attribute values. Click OK. And just like that. And now I have all that landslide data locally, where I can do the analysis that I need. No matter if you're brand new to ArcGIS Pro or a multi-year veteran, I hope you found some of these tips to be insightful in helping you in your journey to becoming a GIS wizard. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks very much. See you next time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to visit us at geoace.net. And as always, map the planet.